The old lighthouse stood tall on the rocky coastline, its weathered stone walls bearing witness to countless storms and treacherous sea voyages. For generations, the locals had known it as a beacon of safety, guiding ships through the turbulent waters that surrounded the island. But there was something about the lighthouse that didn't quite add up. The beam that cut through the darkness seemed too perfect, too deliberate to be mere chance. It was said that only at high tide could one see the true purpose of the lighthouse. And on a particular evening in late summer, when the moon was full and the sea was calm, a young sailor named Jack caught sight of something extraordinary. As he steered his small boat through the choppy waters, Jack's eyes were drawn to the lighthouse beam, which seemed to be cutting through the darkness with an almost otherworldly precision. He felt a shiver run down his spine as he realized that the beam was not just illuminating the rocky coastline, but also something else, a small island that had appeared out of nowhere. The island was tiny, barely large enough to support a few palm trees and a handful of seagulls. But it seemed to be alive. The air around it shimmered with an ethereal light, as if the very fabric of reality was being woven and unwoven in its presence. Jack's curiosity got the better of him, and he steered his boat closer to the island. As he did so, the lighthouse beam began to pulse with a soft, blue light that seemed to be calling to him. He felt an overwhelming urge to get closer, to explore the secrets that lay hidden within the island's ancient heart. As the tide reached its peak, Jack leapt from the boat and waded into the water, feeling the cool liquid envelop his legs like a shroud. The lighthouse beam seemed to be drawing him towards the island, and he followed it willingly, as if by some unseen force. When he finally emerged onto dry land, Jack was struck by the sheer beauty of the island. The air was filled with a sweet, musical sound, the songs of birds that he had never heard before. And the trees. Oh, the trees. They seemed to be made of a substance like crystal, their branches twisted and curved in impossible ways. As Jack explored the island, he began to realize that it was not just a natural wonder, but a place of ancient power. The air was thick with magic, and the very ground beneath his feet seemed to vibrate with energy. He stumbled upon strange symbols etched into the bark of the trees, pulsing with a light that seemed almost alive. And then, as if in answer to his own thoughts, Jack heard a voice. It was low and rumbling, like thunder on a summer's day, but it was also melodic, a song that spoke directly to his soul. "Welcome, young sailor," the voice said. "We have been waiting for you. You have been chosen to fulfill an ancient prophecy, one that will determine the course of history itself." Jack's mind reeled as he tried to make sense of what was happening. He stumbled backwards, feeling like a child who had stumbled upon a forbidden truth. The voice laughed, a deep, rich sound that seemed to shake the very foundations of reality. "Do not be afraid," it said. "You have a role to play in this world, one that will require bravery and cunning beyond your wildest dreams." As Jack stood there, frozen with fear and wonder, the lighthouse beam began to fade away, leaving him alone on the island once more. But he knew that he would never forget this place, this hidden island of secrets, where magic was real and anything was possible. And when he finally made his way back to the mainland, Jack felt changed forever. He had caught a glimpse of a world beyond the mundane, a world of wonder and enchantment that lay just beyond the edge of everyday reality. And he knew that he would spend the rest of his days searching for more, for that next great secret, that next hidden treasure. The lighthouse beam had revealed its secrets to him, but Jack knew that there were many more wonders waiting to be discovered. And as he sailed away from the island, he felt a sense of excitement and trepidation that would stay with him forever. The knowledge that the world was full of mysteries, and that some secrets were meant to remain hidden.